Okay. Welcome, Emily. Hey, my name's Jenny. If I haven't met you before, we're in relax and restore mode. So just want you just to give yourself permission to be on your mat, to be away from all of the things that pull the mind and the heart and the soul in different directions. And just focusing on the breath. If it feels like that's challenging in this moment, maybe you place your hands on your belly. It's okay to be just as you are in this moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a long sigh out the mouth. Do that 2 more times. Bless you. Breathe in, fill your belly, your sides, and up into your chest. Long exhale out the mouth. One more time. Breathing in, fill the bottom, the middle, and all the way up to the top. Exhale. Let it go. One day I'll bring WD-40 for the door. It keeps us alert though. And if you need a few more of those deep breaths in and out, take them. Setting an intention for your practice. Maybe that's intention around something that you're working on. Maybe that's intention around just being. We'll draw a big breath in together. Open the mouth and loudly, ha. Let it go. So good. So nice. And then begin to bend your knees and bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Bring your feet wide on your mat. And then we'll sway the knees to one side and then gently over to the other side, like windshield wipers on a car, from side to side. Noticing how your body feels when you move this way. Maybe pausing or moving a little slower in one area. We'll be moving through a few restorative poses, and then we'll move into a guided meditation towards the end of class. That meditation will invite in peace and calm, balancing the space in our mind. Bring your knees back to center and then draw them in towards your chest. And we're going to place our hands on our kneecaps and we're going to draw our knees out to the side, down towards the mat, and then bring them back together. So a circle with both knees. And they're moving away from each other and then back in towards each other. Yeah, moving in a way that opens up the hip joint. When you've done 3 or 4 of those, go ahead and go in the opposite direction. Slow breath in, slow breath out. Now, keeping the hands on the kneecaps, make a circle with both knees in one direction. Yeah, so you're circling that space in your low back. Notice how it's like a gentle massage. The knees are moving together instead of apart. You might even rock side to side. And then slowly bring your feet back down to the ground. We're going to come into a supported bridge pose. So you could reach back for your bolster or you could grab your blocks. You could use either one of those things. It depends on how much softness you want behind you. And then you're going to bring it next to you, lift your hips up and slide it underneath. You could also alternatively push your body up and over it, maybe sit on it and then drop back down. So the hips are lifted, the shoulders are lower. And then notice, how does it feel? Does that feel supportive? Is it uncomfortable? If it's uncomfortable, let yourself move until you find a space of comfort. It's not digging. Sorry. Lift your hips up and put this like underneath your hips right here. There you go. It's okay. Do you want the blanket? All right. Feel the openness in the chest. As we take a deep breath in, we're going to lift our arms up towards the ceiling and over towards our ears. Maybe they rest on the ground briefly. And as you exhale, bring them back down by your sides. It's just a gentle joint opening in the shoulders. Inhale, lift the arms up and over. Exhale, bring the arms back down by the sides. One more time, inhale, lift. You might keep them up there if you want, or as you exhale, you can bring them back down. And we'll rest here for about 2 minutes. And eventually we'll start to lengthen the legs, but not quite yet. Placing your arms wherever you're comfortable. They might be on your belly, by your sides, or overhead. Option to lengthen your left leg long. Let your toe just gently fall out to the side. And if you notice that the block is digging or it's not comfortable where the bolster is supporting your low back, go ahead and bring your foot back down and adjust. Maybe it's lowering the block or bringing two blocks together. We're switching from the block to the bolster. Should be no pain. Resting that left leg down on the ground. The heel is resting, the toe is out to the side. Drawing the navel in. And perhaps drawing the left leg in to meet the right and switching sides. Or you could lengthen both of your legs out together. Or perhaps you just focus on that right side first. And when you're ready, you can lengthen both legs. Sometimes movement stirs up thoughts and emotions. So taking a nice slow inhale through the nose and a long exhale at the mouth drops you back into that space where you can find the calm and the ease. Lengthening both legs long if that feels okay in your body. Maybe bringing your arms overhead to find even more length through the front of the body. But if you get there and you're like, this doesn't feel good, bring your arms back down. Begin to draw your awareness back in towards your body, and then draw one leg in, bending at the knee, and then the other. Once you feel your feet planted into the earth, maybe flip your palms down, lift your hips up, remove that bolster, that block from underneath. And then draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a rock side to side. Bringing your feet back down to the earth. And slowly rolling over onto your side. And supporting your head with your bottom arm. You might use your bolster or your blanket also. Take a slow inhale and a slower exhale. When it feels right, we'll slowly push ourselves up and we'll come into a supported child's pose. So taking your bolster and perhaps propping it up on one block. You could even use two if you want. Using your blanket underneath your knees. You might place that scented towel on your bolster so you have something nice to smell while you're lying there. You can take when everybody else is doing something you can't. You could do the whole class. Yeah, nestling your arms in that space. Maybe if you propped up your bolster, your arms just kind of thread through there. We'll turn our heads halfway. So just let yourself be comfortable just as you are. And we'll take a deep breath in. Feel the sides of the body expand. And as you exhale, let your chest and belly get heavy into the support. Again, a breath in, feel the expansion. And a breath out as you relax the shoulders and the face. One more time, a big breath in and a long breath out. Turning your head to the opposite side. Take a deep breath in when you arrive, and a long sigh out as you get a little heavier into the support. Begin to draw awareness back in towards your body. Take a nice inhale through the nose and a long sigh out the mouth. Draw the hands in a little bit closer to your body. Feel them connected to your mat, to the earth. Another deep breath in. Long sigh out. And press yourself up to a tabletop. Move through a few cat and cows, working out any kinks, or maybe if your knees are a little tender, the back of your legs are tight, you can tap the top of your feet gently into the mat. Or you could tuck your toes and stretch out the arches of the feet. And then when you're done with those, you'll just bring one hip in front of that bolster, keeping it set up just like it is. We'll come into deer pose. So it's a supported deer pose. The knees can be stacked, or you can bring them to 90 degrees on each side, stacking one foot on top of the opposite knee. And then bring a hand to either side of the bolster, lengthen the spine and drape your body down and over. Turn the head towards your knees for a gentle twist. And if you feel like you need a little bit more, you can turn your head away from the knees. And we'll just take one breath in and out together. So exhaling. And then as we inhale, send the breath all the way up the back to the space between your shoulder blades. And as you exhale, let that space soften as your arms get a little heavier and your palms relax. If you need a few more deep inhales and exhales, go ahead and take those. With each exhale, the body gets heavier. With each exhale, the body gets softer. When you're ready, you'll slowly push yourself up and turn over to the other side. And maybe the position on this side is a little bit different. Or maybe you're inviting in that softness of the blanket underneath your hip this time. Taking an exhale. And then together, we'll take a really big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Yeah, letting yourself land. Calm and easy. Allowing peacefulness to settle down over the body. Drawing in a nice slow inhale and a relieving exhale out the mouth. Inhale, feel the expansion. Exhale, feel the release. One more time, a big breath in and a big sigh out. Before we move, just want you to think about how you might position yourself for our guided meditation. You can always just push yourself up and turn around and kick your legs up the bolster and not have to do a whole lot of any extra work. Or you could find comfort in arranging your space so you feel supported and you can completely relax. Yogis at home, you're welcome to use a couch or a bed if it's nearby. And when you're ready, slowly rise up on an inhale and find that space. Our guided meditation is an I-rest meditation. It's about 30 minutes. So you just need to find a position that you can be comfortable in and lie still for about 30 minutes. If you'd like to block out some of the light, you can take that scented towel and place it over your eyes. If it feels warm in here, you can take your socks off. Like everybody's found their comfortable space. And just evaluating the position, how you feel in this moment. And if you could be just a little more comfortable, go ahead and move and shift. Together, we'll take a deep breath in, filling with contentment. And as you exhale, don't let anything bother you. Again, filling with contentment. And as you exhale, allow peace to settle down over the body, absorbing it in. And simply listen without trying too hard. You might feel like you've flowed in and out of conscious hearing, but the deepest part of yourself, your core self, is always listening. And if you do need to move or shift, then do that. During I-rest, welcome every experience as a messenger, one that's inviting you to explore particular sensations, emotions, and thoughts, or the recognition of being spacious awareness. Welcoming and responding to each messenger that arrives in your guest house of awareness with curiosity and with openness. Bring attention to your senses, allowing each perception to come to you. Sounds around and within your body, the touch of air on your skin, sensations where your body touches surfaces providing support, sensations within your body. Sensing the vibrant aliveness or the vital life force of the body, just as it is. Recalling your intention for today's practice, perhaps to remain alert and attentive, or to inquiry into a particular sensation, emotion, or belief that you're working with, or to abide as joy, being, or awareness. Fully welcoming and affirming your intention for today's practice with your entire body and mind. And now recall your heart's deepest desire, wish, or mission. The feeling of life living through you as a deep longing, perhaps for health, healing, or awakening. The spontaneous desire that you wish to manifest more than anything else during your lifetime. One that gives your life a sense of purpose and meaning. Affirming and experiencing the felt sense of your heartfelt desire as true in this moment. And as you're ready, set your heartfelt desire aside, welcoming how it might affirm itself throughout your practice and in your daily life. Bring attention to your inner resource, resting back into and experiencing the felt sense of unchanging being or feelings of well-being in your body. A safe haven or refuge that helps you feel secure and at ease. Welcoming the felt sense of being and well-being as spacious, open, timeless, perfect, familiar, unchanging yet fresh and always present. And if helpful, invite in people or images, a wise man or woman, an animal, object, or place in nature. Images that nourish feelings of being secure, peaceful, and at ease. And the felt sense of being and well-being throughout your body. Know that you can return to your inner resource at any time, day or night, and throughout your practice of iRest. Returning whenever you feel the need to feel totally secure and at ease. I will rotate awareness throughout the body, sensing and noting each body part as I mentioned it, and without moving, remain still. Sensing your mouth, lips, teeth, gums, ceiling of the mouth, floor of the mouth, the inner walls, right and left, back of the throat, tongue, jaw. The entire mouth and jaw is radiant sensation. Give up being involved with thinking and welcoming sensation just as it is. Sensation of the left ear, right ear. Welcoming both ears simultaneously as radiant sensation. Left nostril, right nostril. The flow of air and sensation inside both nostrils. Left eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone. The entire left eye is radiant sensation. Right eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone. The right eye is radiant sensation. Both eyes simultaneously. The field of radiant sensation. Without analyzing, sensing your way. Mouth, ears, nose, eyes, forehead, scalp, back of the head, neck, and the inner walls of the throat. Drawing sensation to the left shoulder, left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, left hand and finger. The entire left arm is radiant sensation. Right shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, right hand and finger. The entire right arm as radiant sensation. And give up analyzing and welcoming both arms as radiant sensation. Upper chest, mid chest, lower abdomen, upper back, mid back, lower back, the entire back of the torso, the entire front of the torso. Letting go of thinking, the entire torso, inside and outside, is radiant sensation. Pelvis, sacrum. Pelvis and sacrum is radiant sensation. Left buttock, left hip, left thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, left foot and toes. The entire left leg is radiant sensation. Alert and attentive. Welcoming sensation now in the right buttock, right hip, right thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, foot and toe. The entire right leg is radiant sensation. Right leg, left leg. Both legs at the same time is radiant sensation. Welcoming sensation throughout the entire front of the body, back of the body, left side of the body, right side of the body, inside the body, and surface sensation. The entire body, a field of radiant sensation. And if helpful, interweave your inner resource of being and well-being throughout your body, feeling secure and at ease. Sense all that you are now aware of, how sensation is a movement within awareness. Feel back into awareness itself. Sensing yourself as spacious, unchanging awareness in which all the changing sensations are arising and unfolding. Changing sensation, revealing unchanging awareness. Sense the natural flow of air and sensation as the body breathes itself. Letting go of thinking and simply welcoming sensations in the nostrils, throat, chest, and abdomen. The body breathing itself. Mentally counting from 11 to 1 while sensing the breath. 11, inhale, abdomen rising and expanding. 11, exhale, abdomen releasing and relaxing. 10, inhale, abdomen rising and expanding. 10, exhale, abdomen releasing and relaxing. Continue to count with your body's own breathing rhythm. Alert and attentive, completely absorbed in counting from 11 to 1 as the body breathes itself. And if you lose count, start again at 11. Counting, body breathing itself, abdomen expanding and releasing. Alert, attentive, counting, and the body breathing itself. And now the counting falls away while attending to the flow of sensation throughout the body. Alert and attentive, the body a field of radiant sensation. Attentive to all that is now in awareness, letting go and dissolving into being unchanging awareness, in which changing perceptions are unfolding and dissolving. And if helpful, interweave your inner resource of being and well-being throughout your body, feeling secure and at ease. Welcoming opposites of feelings that are currently present, perhaps warmth or coolness, heaviness or lightness, ease or tension. And without changing what you perceive, simply welcoming feelings that are present. Moving back and forth, sensing opposites. First one and then its opposite at your own rhythm. And now perceive the opposites simultaneously, without thinking, just sensing. And welcome an emotion that is present, or recall a specific emotion that you're working with in life. If helpful, recall in a memory that invites this emotion fully into your body. If no emotion is present, this too is your experience. Everything just as it is. And then if an emotion is present, where in your body do you sense it? Are there images or thoughts that accompany this emotion? welcoming your experience without judging or trying to change it. Where is the center of this emotion? Where is the most outermost boundary or periphery? Welcoming your experience as it is. And if helpful, locate the opposite emotion and where you experience it in your body. Welcoming your experience of this opposite emotion without judging, without trying to change it. And then move back and forth between these opposites, experiencing first one and then its opposite in your body at your own rhythm. And now sense both emotions at the same time and how this affects your entire body and mind. If helpful, interweave your inner resource of being and well being throughout your body, feeling secure and at ease. Sense all that is now arising in awareness. Feel back into awareness itself, sensing yourself as spacious, unchanging awareness in which all the changing perceptions are arising and unfolding. Locating a belief that you're working with in life. This is a core belief that you take to be true about yourself, one that you find yourself enmeshed and fused with at all times when you're alone in social situations, or even when you find yourself in a challenging circumstance. If no particular belief arises, stay with what's most calling your attention. And if there is a belief, where and how do you feel it in your body when you take it to be true about yourself? Welcoming also sensations, feelings, or emotions that are present when you take this belief to be true. Is there a particular image or memory, maybe an emotion that arises with this belief? And as you remain with your belief while holding it as true, notice what arises without trying to change your experience in any way. And if helpful, bring to mind the opposite of this belief. Where and how do you feel it in your body when you take this opposite belief to be true? Are there images or emotions, thoughts that arise with this opposite belief? There's no right or wrong way to do this, and whatever you're experiencing is perfect just as it is. And now, at your own command, alternate several times between these two opposites of belief, welcoming first one while experiencing it in your body, and then the other. If helpful, interweave your inner resource of being and well being throughout your body, feeling secure and at ease. And now, welcome both beliefs at the same time. And notice how holding these opposites affects your body and your mind, allowing your experience to unfold without trying to change or alter it in any way. Sense all that is now in awareness. Feel back into awareness itself. Sense yourself as spacious, unchanging awareness in which all the changing perceptions are arising and unfolding. Changing perception, revealing unchanging awareness. Sense the entire body as a field of radiant sensation. Bring awareness and attention to sensations of well-being, happiness, joy, or bliss that are present. Feel an inner smile radiating from your heart. Feel it expanding throughout the entire body. Every cell radiantly alive with the feelings of joy and well-being. Perceive how joy and well-being in every perception is arising in awareness. Feel back into awareness itself, sensing yourself as spacious, unchanging awareness, in which all the changing perceptions are arising. Changing perception, revealing unchanging awareness. Being awareness itself, attentive to how the mind tries to visualize and objectify awareness. Set thinking free and dissolve into being spacious awareness. Sense how awareness touches and pervades everything. Does awareness have a center, a periphery? Don't think your way into this inquiry. Instead, feel your way into being spacious awareness, in which all the perceptions are unfolding and passing away. Everything just as it is, not trying to understand or change anything. Simply being spacious, unchanging awareness, in which all the changing experiences come and go. And if helpful, interweave your inner resource of being and well-being throughout your body, feeling secure and at ease. Taking a few moments to reflect back upon the journey that you've just taken, welcoming qualities that are and have been present, sensations, feelings, emotions, thoughts, and this unchanging awareness in which everything is unfolding and dissolving. Be aware of your deepest heartfelt desire, welcoming it as an affirmation of your present reality, while noting an intention that supports living this heartfelt longing in your everyday life. Imagine yourself going about your day while feeling your inner resource of unchanging being and well-being, and yourself as unchanging awareness, in which all the changing activities of your life are unfolding. Emotions, thoughts, sensations, your personality, and this indescribable sense of being unchanging awareness. Sensing the paradox of being both spacious and vast as awareness, without border or boundary. All the while being this personality that has location, center, and periphery. Your body, mind, and personality free to be just as they are. Sensing and affirming how in each moment you always know the exact and perfect response to situations encountered in life. Taking your time now to transition back into waking. When it feels right, take a slow breath in through the nose and a long sigh out the mouth. Doing that again, breathing in and breathing out. Begin to find some small movements with your fingers and your toes. Removing the scented towel from your eyes and opening and closing the eyes a few times. Taking your arms overhead, full body stretch as you take a big inhale. And as you exhale, linger just a moment longer. And then we'll roll over onto our side and pause, returning to a wide open state of awareness, awake and alert, and grateful for this time for meditation. Take a slow inhale and a slower exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. And slowly and gently, we'll make our way up, do a few stretches, and we'll seal in our practice together. Once you've come to a seated position, roll your shoulders up, back, and down a couple times. And then relax the shoulders down and drop your chin towards your chest. Let the natural weight of your head open up space in the back of the neck. And then begin to bring one ear towards one shoulder, not forcing it, just gentle. And then roll the chin back down and over to the other side. And then you can just roll from side to side. If you'd like, you can begin to tip your head back, looking up towards the ceiling. Open and close your mouth and move your jaw from side to side. It also feels nice to stretch the muscles in the front of the neck. And then bringing your head back on and your palms to heart center. As we inhale, we're going to shine our heart out as we bring our arms out in front of us and up. Catch some kindness and compassion and bring it back down into your heart. I thank you all so very much for letting me guide you through this practice. The light within me shines towards the light within you, and I can feel you shining back. We acknowledge each other by saying, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, yogis at home. Have a great night.